Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Talk About WoW. And since we're here, I'm gonna do the Shadow Priest artifact quest. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about talents. All those talents. Now, I know people will say, oh, Gamer Glacken, you put the wrong talents for your Shadow Priest. Yeah, just because I want to do my artifact quest, I don't really care about Shadow Priest. I just wanted to do the artifact quests, and that's it. That's the build I went with. I know maybe some talents will be wrong, but sue me, guys. Sue me. All right. So while we're speaking about talents, thing is, there's some talents that I think Blizzard uh,
How may I help you?
seriously, Blizzard needs to understand that there's some talents that we use as players because not because they're strong, not because we feel it's the best choice, but yeah, duh, it's the best choice. But not because they're strong, not because they're OP, but because the two other choices sucks. Or this choice, if we don't pick this choice, our class is not complete. Or class missing or is missing something. I'm talking about the level 60 talents for Holy Priest. That's a pure example of this talent should have been baseline. That should have been baseline 8 seconds. Why? People will always take this talent. 8 seconds on your holy words that you're gonna do. Like every time you do, I do a flash heal. Every time I do a heal, I'm going to reduce my holy word serenity by 8 seconds instead of 6 seconds. That's a strong talent. It is very strong. It is so strong that if you gut it, you're gutting the class. As a developer standpoint, as a developer point of view, this talent, I would have never did this talent. I would have put it baseline, or if I didn't want people to take this talent instead of other talents, I would have just balanced all the gameplay around that I have a 6 second reduction into my spells. But right now, as a standpoint and as a point of view of a player, this talent is the best. I can't even fathom like an holy priest that doesn't take this down. Maybe a PvP, but I think in PvP they take this down just because of this 8 second. You get more power and all of the thing of the holy priest works with the holy word. Every time you do a holy word, your artifact, you can have a chance to bring out this Naru. 8 seconds is very strong, very strong, and that's I think that's talking to an holy priest standpoint. But there's also other classes that have the same problem, and I think as a developer, what they did is they pruned class before World Draenor, and they put it back into the talents, and it's not the right way to go, guys. It isn't. You should have put these talent baseline, or just scrap the classes and rework them. A lot of classes seems like it's like a beta of a class. A lot of class. I'm talking about survival hunters. Come on, you can't say they're doing a great job survival, but their class is not where it should be for a complete game. Legion, the thing I have against Legion is not the storyline. It's not the lack of content. It's really classes seems beta. We're still in beta with a lot of classes, and I think the devs. That's why we're not hearing from the devs in the develop class development forums. If you're following the class development forum, I know I do, and you don't see a lot of devs response. Uh, when they respond, you know that they have no idea what to do with some classes, and some classes they do, but you see that they don't have time to just fiddle with the classes. They don't have the time, and I think that's next expansion. They should really work right now on the next expansion class balance and start from scratch for a lot of classes. A lot of classes needs to be started from scratch. start. They need to balance things. They need to make sure, first of all, make sure your rotation. You don't need a breakpoint or gear. That your rotation is clean. Your rotation is fluid without those two. What I was talking about that about Vection with Vection and Vection, I would say I was telling about the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, we needed your or Demon Blades to be 100% chance to proc. And Vection was like, yeah, but you need aced. And I was like, for me, I wouldn't make my rotation based around breakpoints. As a developer, I would make sure my rotation was solid without gear or breakpoints. Then breakpoints and gear will increase my damage. Not my class is broken and I need a gear and breakpoint to make it okay damage. No, you need to have this. The gear needs to bring up your damage, not make it so that your class is not on beta mode or your rotation is fluid. Your rotation should work no matter what, and that's the thing that the WoW developers we see that they're Diablo developers because in Diablo it's the same thing. But in Diablo it's okay to put it like that because you're gonna have a lot of gear dropping left and right. You're gonna have your tier set, and when you play season, you already have your in-mail. You do the little things that they tell you in the season, and you get your tier set. So now your rotation is fucking awesome. But you don't have that in WoW. We don't have access to our tier set right off the bat. We need to raid before getting our tier set. So that's why your rotation. That's why you get a lot of people frustrated about your class, and that's why the developer that we got right now, they need to step away from Diablo and just say, okay, we're working on WoW. We're working on a brand new. It's another beast. We're working on a beast. We need to put our rotations solid. We need solidity in our rotation. We need not fluidity. We need fluidity instead of breakpoints and stuff like that. So we're talking about talents, and talents they should be baked in. A lot of talents should be baked in. So I'm just gonna complete my quest. And so I gotta stop the ritual things out. So yeah, I'm doing my Shadow Priest artifact. I don't want to play. I don't want to do a dungeon yet. I didn't have. Well, I had some pretty awesome runs. Seriously, it went well. Went better than what I anticipated, and let's say that I think I did two Eye of Asherah, and the second boss, I hate the second boss. As a holy priest, I hate healing him. I don't know if any any holy priest can give me some pointers on how to heal him better, but I hate him. I hate I think the fact that people don't kill the other heads, and that just makes a lot more damage that should be avoidable. It's not easy as an AoE fight. It's a very AoE healing intensive fight, and I think my AoE healing is better when people stack on me instead of me trying to stack on people and trying to just pop up some healing. But so that's me because I suck at healing. But yeah, I did some pretty good job. Like other bosses, I don't have any problem when it's there's some healing involved, but not that much, so I can just start pumping my single target heal, use my Holy Word Serenity, and just bring up my healing. So yeah, was pretty cool. So now I need to go to Tirisfal. So I think I need. Okay, I need to go into maybe. Yeah, I'll need to go in the middle. So this is the middle. So yeah, talents. We're gonna talk about talent. I was like digressing, so that's gonna happen a lot in this series. I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna. Let's talk about let's talk about things and WoW. So 7.3 is coming out. I'm gonna do some recording to my new my old animation, and then at the 29 I'm gonna do some recording with the new animation. So I'm gonna just do a levitate because this is a drop and I can die. I'm gonna do a levitate so I don't die. It's gonna take a while, but that means I can speak to about talents. Yeah, the thing is, talents. There's not much classes that have choices of talents, and that I think it's something that needs to be addressed by Blizzard. They need to address this. Seriously, your talents. The talent system can be good, but it isn't. It isn't good. Why? Because they don't have teams and tiers, and that's the problem. I think teams and tiers, or tiers working on a single ability would be way better than having like single target mixed with AoE in a tier. Just let's again. I'm gonna talk about my Holy Priest and with the tier 60. The thing that makes serendipity reduce 8 seconds instead of 6 seconds is in the same tier as two other talents that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that it's with those two talents. I think those are two AoE healing talents. And yeah, that talent that everyone takes as Holy Priest, and I think a lot of Holy Priests are at the same train of thought, is that the talent system for them is a joke. They only have one talent to take and they don't change. It may change by the situation, but it won't because there's so much better choices. Benediction at level 100. Why would you not take Benediction? 40% chance that when your prayer mending leaps to another person, it will give him a renew. That's some pretty cool healing. Combine that with a trait that prayer mending doesn't take a charge. You're gonna get some extra awesome numbers in your HPS, and I think that would also be good. That would be baseline. That would have been baseline. Or maybe a trait in your artifact. Some talents should have been traits in your artifact. Some talents should have been right in your artifact when you clicked it. Trait. Some traits in your artifact, I think most classes have those and they don't make sense. It's like, oh, when I do levitate, I'm gonna get plus 5 damage. Yeah, we don't care about that, guys. We use levitate, like I use levitate once. And then afterward, it's like just to let's face it, I have flying, so I'm not using anymore. I'm not using levitate anymore. But yeah. Oh, okay, it's the same place where the Harms Warrior does their artifact quests. So that's good. That's cool. But yeah, those are the things. That's why the talent system and the class development in the whole did some backpedaling in the Legion, and I think next expansion they have a lot of things to prove. So we're gonna try to do some damage. I don't know if I'm okay. I can't use that. Okay, that's Mind Flay. So that's my go-to spell. I can use Shadow Word Dead, I think. Okay. So I really don't know how to play Shadow, guys. So sorry if I'm noobing myself. Okay. Oh wow. So I'm gonna use my that. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Okay. So now I can use my this. I can use this. Okay, what the fuck is that? So I'm gonna kill that. No, I'm not gonna kill that just yet. Use this. Gonna use this. Now people will say that I'm a noob because I really don't know what to do. So I'm gonna use this so I can heal myself. Oh, I can use this. Oh yeah, that's good. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna use this. Oh, now I can use my insanity. Use insanity. Oh wow. I don't know if I'm... Okay, wait. I'm gonna Shadowman myself. I'm gonna Shadowman myself. Oh, wow, 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 wow. That hurts. I'm gonna Shadowman myself. Ah! Don't have any more mana. That sucks. Alright. So I need to find out clues now. Alright. So that's not a clue. I think he has a clue. Is he at? No, he doesn't have a clue. Ah, there's the one clue here. Wait, I'm just gonna get... I'm gonna heal myself, because I got mana now. Yeah. Alright, Mind Blast. Alright, okay. Well, I'm gonna use this. I don't care. Whoop. Ah, that's cool. Praise be to the new leader. Once the hand of the Twilight Father, the Shadow Deacon, has decided now it's time to regain our past glory. While the Twilight Father left to serve Deathwing, the Shadow Deacon maintaining his role as a bishop in Stormwind. He continued infiltration and recruitment in force there for some time until the fall of Deathwing and the Twilight Father. He then ordered and what was left of the organization to go quiet and allow the force to a temporary victory. But then he found it, or perhaps it found him, the Black Blade. Ooh. The Black Blade. Sounds ominous. So I'm gonna kill that guy, because I don't care. Oh, and I got you bastard. It procced when I wanted to use it, so I'm gonna use this Void Eruption. You're dead. Boom, you're dead. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. I don't know if I can use this. I use that, and I use Shadow Word Dead. Yeah. All right. So second clue. Oh no, that's the third clue. The Shadow Deacon was a cautious and calculated master, preferring the secrecy of the shadows to direct action. Ever since he found the blade, his entire demeanor has changed, arrogant, commanding, audacious. He now favors the bold plan to restore power to the Twilight Hammer. The blade is called Xal'Anath. It has come from an age before most of our races existed. We only have the scrawling of previous elders to go from. Well, it is mostly ravings of those that lack the will to wield the blade. Many of them say the same things. They speak of the Black Empire, of a time when our true masters ruled all of Azeroth. Massive sacrifices, living buildings filled with void energies. Sometimes we can hear the Shadow Deacon speaking to someone in his tent. He has mentioned the glory of the Black Empire as well. Oh, sounds ominous. Seriously, sounds something I wouldn't wield. I wouldn't want to wield. So all right, that's very, very, very joyful. Oh, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. I see where people say that Shadow Priests aren't meant to be soloers. I see with the resources. I see now why one of my friends is likes Shadow Priest in this raid setting, but doesn't like it if he's not in raid setting. We have finished setting up a small base as per the Deacon's order. He has driven to ensure this is proper path for the Twilight Hammer. Blah 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 blah. All right, so we got the three clues. So we're gonna talk about talents soon. I didn't play with Shadow Priest talents, so I really don't know what talents that could be baseline. I know there's a lot of classes that have talents that should be baseline. A lot of classes have a lot of things to say. Like a lot of theory crafters of various classes have a lot of things to say about the issues we have with our classes and talents. So now I'm in the vestibule of the Silver End. Oh.
We have an intruder.
Oh.
Excellent. I was expecting it, but I don't think you were.
What? You traitor!
Okay, so we're gonna... I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill that guy. Because he sucks. Okay. I'm gonna use my, my Void Eruption. I'm gonna use, Shadow Word Debt on him. So I'm gonna use this. Yeah. Oh. Who that? Who's that?
I'm Slaghammer, paying my family's debt by hanging out with these buggers. Let me take down this.
Oh, so I got this guy helping me now.
The Shadow Deacon's already below, starting his ritual.
But yeah, and only with my Holy Priest, I know I see that a lot of towns should have been baseline, and I think that the Blizz devs, they need to step up the game. Next expansion, you need to step up the game, guys. You need to do a lot of more things with classes, and make sure that they're... Make sure you're... It's like an analogy. Your road can be a very awesome road, but if you don't have a good car to drive it, you're gonna have a... You're not gonna enjoy the road that much. If my seat on my car is not comfortable, I'm not gonna enjoy the road. So make sure my car is comfortable. Make sure the car needs to be very good. So I'm gonna use my this. I don't know if I have a. I think I'm missing some skills. Cause I think I got no, I don't know. Okay, okay. I'm gonna use my Shadow Man. So I'm gonna use my Vampiric Touch with some Shadow. Oh, so that makes it... okay. Oh, wow, okay. Wait. Ah! There's no AoE! The heck is that? Really need to put AoE in classes. Ah! Oh, nice! I can use it. Alright, I'll use it. So I'm gonna use my Mind Flay. Boom. Ah, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Void Eruption. That takes... I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, so that next guy. So alright. Ah, no, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do.
A trap! Destroy that creature before it kills us!
Okay, so we need to kill that guy now. Okay. So I'm gonna use my this. I'm gonna use my Shadow Word Debt, because I think that's what I need to do. I'm gonna put my dots on it. Here we go. Hey, we killed it. Okay, so I need to kill that guy. Ah! That hurts. Okay, so I'm gonna use my vampiric ship so I can heal myself. Okay, ow, that hurts, that hurts. Okay, I'm gonna use my, okay, you need some... Okay, I'm gonna put my, Shadow Word Debt, nice, Shadow Word Debt. Yeah, that's it. That's That's it. We're good. So now I'm in void form, but I don't care about that. I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah, Shadow Priest, not my playstyle. I like it, but really not my playstyle. I prefer burst DPS, burst DPSers instead of dots. I hate dots. Like seriously, I'm very not happy with the dot class. So I'm gonna use my that. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna heal myself. Ah! I'm gonna die! I don't want to die. Okay, so I'm gonna use Void Eruption. And I'm gonna heal myself. Alright. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. Nice. I can heal myself now. Missing some AoE. Seriously. Missing some AoE damage.
More of the deacon's mind games. We could master spell 'em, or just fight through, but I wouldn't get too close.
Okay. What the fuck? Ah! I don't really know what to do now. Okay, I'm gonna use. Okay. I think we should go there. Okay, over here, guy. You don't need to do that. No, no. Stop. Stop killing that. It's over here, guys. Over here. We don't. Ah, there it is. So, the same guy that. That's the same guy as the Harnswar. I think that's the same guy. I think that's the same beast. Okay, so I'm gonna kill you, guy, because I really don't care. So I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, there's some.
You said this would work.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. All right. So oh no. I'm gonna go. No. I'm gonna use this. Hey, use this. Ah, Faceless Guardian, you're dead. I'm gonna use this. That's something I told my friends. Next expansion or other expansion, be ready to see mobility come back. I know that class developers really don't like mobility in their classes, but let's face it, guys. Your level design will never have a good easy time balancing their encounters around non-mobile classes. They will want you to bring up mobility back into the classes so that their encounters will be interesting again. So that's a pro tip for WoW developers. They should really consider doing things that the level design tell them to, instead of putting classes into design encounters that doesn't make sense. I'm talking about you, Discipline Priests. Seriously, Discipline Priests. Really disappointed with the developers about. So my girlfriend is coming back. Ah! I'm gonna die. Oh, what? Why is my? I don't get why my Mind Flay works on everyone, but I'm gonna take it. So I'm gonna heal myself. I don't use my shield. That's like one of my problems.
Why aren't you protecting me?
Because he's switching owner.
Pitiful. The Twilight Father did not dare wield me, for he knew the price of failure.
Give me another chance. No! No!
You, on the other hand, yes, I foresee us doing great things together. Take hold of my haft and I will aid you. For now.
So now I got Xal'Anath, Blade of the Black Empire. And with a black book. I like the book. So I got a Void Torrent, which I don't know what it is. So raise your dagger into the sky, channeling a torrent of void energy into the target for a shit ton of shadow damage over 4 seconds. Senti does not drain during this channel. That's very, very good.
We must consume his essence to ensure he is gone forever.
So
This must be
we need to get Zakaj. The essence of Zakaj. So now I drain his essence. It's in the blade.
You did it! The cultists have run off! You should get back to Foul. I'll use this Twilight Portal Stone for
So yeah. I think I first saw this. That the developers won't put mobility back into the classes. Because let's face it, guys, you're a level designer. You want to have the most interesting encounters, and right now what we have is people, developers that are very great at making encounters, but have like crushes, like they have like difficulties because or class developers aren't that good at developing classes to put inside their encounters, and that's what stops them making better encounters. Seriously, that's gonna be another talk. That's my it's not that's my theory though. It's not written in stone. Don't quote me on that. But let's just see. Continuing with the talents, is that talents? I remember that when it was a cookie cutter, we were all okay. It was cookie cutter. I see that the developer's point of view that they want us to have choice, but we don't have choices. You're forcing us to change talents with the situation. A certain situation will force change of talents, and that's not having choice. That's not choice. That's being forced to go a certain way. It's not a choice. Is me at a crossroad. I have a choice to go left or right or middle. What you're doing is you're putting a fire into the left pat and you're putting dinosaurs into the right pat, and then you say, yeah, you have a choice. What choice will go? Well, I will go middle every day. And then those developers have the audacity to say, oh, well, people don't choose the left one and people don't choose the right one. They all choose the middle. So we're going to put some flood in the middle so that they choose the other two options. Well, you stupid fucks. Yeah, we will fucking we will go in the middle option. You made us go into the middle option. This is what people get frustrated at, and that's why you really need to understand the player base to make talents. Seriously, listen to the player base. I know there's some idiotic idea, but all the tier crafters, when they talk to you about things, don't shoot them with the back of the head. No, embrace this knowledge. You don't know how to play the game. We understand this. Now understand that we know how to play this game, and we're gonna help you understand the classes that you developed. And that, on that note, and with my new artifact weapon, I'm gonna tell you, see ya, folks.